Hello, hello, hello. What's up, guys? How we all? What's up, Cam? What's up, VIEIRA? Andy, Nez. Good thing you didn't call in sick. I thought the presentation was happening like now. I thought it was happening at this time. I didn't realize it was in the morning, so I didn't watch it live. I watched it. Sorry, my camera's off. I watched it afterwards and skimmed through it, and there's nothing in there. Excuse me. So if you guys like watched it, I need you to kind of, I need you to help me explain what actually got said. I am glad I did this presentation. I put up a tweet. I put up a tweet about it. Because I thought the presentation was happening like this time right now. But I'm happy I missed it. I really am. What's the PFA deal? Alright, well, look, we have a little slideshow we can go through here on Reddit. So I'll be asking you questions, like if there's context I'm missing, so I'll go through this slideshow. Let me just get the Twitch chat, or the stream chat to my left. What's up, Rels? So, yeah, they're just talking about the OG games. I didn't actually know there was a version of PES 12 with Neymar on the cover. That's news to me. This guy has been in the commentary every year, gets a Guinness World Record. That's awesome, man. That's so awesome. Mid-August, version 5 update. So we're probably looking at, is it the 14th of August? No, 14th of August is when the seasons end at the moment. So it could be Monday before we actually get the release. Because they're probably going to do their maintenance again. Did they do maintenance last year? I can't remember. I think it was PES 16 that had Neymar. They did have a maintenance. Yeah, but if you look at, like, let's say the Pele pack the Pele pack would be a good example. There's some things here that end on the 14th. And maybe it's in divisions. Yeah, look, divisions ends on the 14th, so in my head that means that's when the maintenance will start. Or was the maintenance only like a few hours last year? It might have only been a few hours maintenance this for 25. What's up, Rizzo? But I didn't watch the presentation. They're always boring anyway. No worries, Big Tom, no worries. Alright, Maldini. I don't know, you're gonna have to explain PFA to me. So yeah, I don't know, hopefully, like, I need clarity on this release date, because I have to book time off work if they want me to stream it, and I'm the make or break for this. If I don't stream this, the whole ship sinks. No, but it is crazy how we don't have a release date. Like, what is stopping them from a release date? It's not like they have to ship out these physical copies and make sure everything goes right. It's just press a button. What's up, Cell? Okay, so Link Up Play is the chemistry system that Barry has talked about for a few months now, isn't it? But from my understanding of it in the video, like the presentation, it's only gonna apply to 2 players. Like, it literally only apply between, you pick 2 players and you link them up. That's all it will apply to, from my understanding. Now, if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me, because again, I skimmed through the presentation. And then also, if it's just about giving boosts, because whether you give a boost or a penalty, it doesn't really change too much. It's just a different way of looking at it, like glass half full, glass half empty. Except, but that's only when the game just starts. If it only gives a boost, it probably means instead of cards having boosters now, cards are gonna have link up. So whatever cards we have now, they don't apply to this link up system at all. But when they bring out a new Hullet, AC Milan Hullet, he'll have link up. So it means if you get a link up, another AC Milan link up player, they both get a boost. I think that's what it is. It's their way of further selling new cards. So does that make sense to me? Is there anything that they announced that would indicate that that's not true? It is confusing, this link up thinking. But like what I just said, is there any reason why that wouldn't be true based on what they said? To be honest, neither the presentation or explanation makes sense. What I'm saying is we should just wait till they actually explain it. But look, in my head, this is what it is. This is their way of selling more versions of Hullet to people who've already bought 3 versions. We'll get on to the QR code in a sec, boys. How was work? Uneventful. Uneventful. What's up, Dimitri? What's up, Maz? They didn't show much. We're going through it right now. Alright, this new treasure link thing, this looks boring to me. They're saying that basically we can do wagers. These are going to be useless. I think we're going to be wagering badges. So, yeah. We're going to be wagering badges. To play bingo or something? Or X's and O's or something? What is this? This is useless. Like, if we just go back to the game, I think this is, you buy this GP buff on thing, and you can wager it. Unless I'm misunderstanding again what they're saying. Luke, I just responded to you. I said it was uneventful. I understand link up as a way in which cards get boost attributes in a certain system or paired with certain managers. I might be wrong. Yeah, but I wonder if Romeo is only going to apply to new cards. I think it's going to only apply to new cards, so you have to buy new cards. Rooney's on the level of a player of the week card. What's up, Pezdas? What's up, Georgie? I haven't done my spins yet, no. So yeah, this treasure link looks boring to me. Dortmund license, I don't care about licenses. Zico, I guess, cool. Alright, Professional Footballers Association. What are you saying, Nez, that's so interesting about this? Sorry, let me just open the messages without leaking in case there's anything private in there. It is, okay. It is the Association of Current and Former EPL Players. This means Konami could bring EPL legends without club negotiations, like Rooney, Henry, Shearer. Does it? I don't know if it means that. In my head, it just means they can go all the way to the 4th division. I mean, maybe you're right, I don't know. Cards. What's up, Wayne? What's up, Bulk Up? No, Bundesliga isn't under FIFA Pro. I don't believe, no. 30th new legends, one after another. Epic legends assemble. Okay. Okay, yeah. What's up with Rooney, by the way? Do we all get a guaranteed Rooney, or do we have to get lucky? I'm confused about Rooney. You have to get lucky. Okay. He was supposed to be double showtime. Yeah, I actually think he should be, based on his stats. A random card today. So you do get to pick Rooney. Okay, that's fine for me. That's fine for me. Boz, if you're trying to start shit with pedestals, just stop, please. Here, what's more embarrassing, by the way? This Konami presentation or the Balkan wars that's been happening in my Discord? There's some Balkan beef no one understands in my Discord. It's like... Thanks for subscribing, Max. The Balkan beef. It's funny, Rico, you need to fucking grow up as well. Okay, so I actually like that we get one lucky and one pick. We get to pick one. Then some esports stuff, I don't care about it. And then this is the important thing. This is the important thing. We're getting another presentation. So, from my understanding, again, Konami, terrible communicators. Everyone went in assuming that this 30th anniversary was a celebration of 30th anniversary and also what is coming out for eFootball 26 or version 5. It turns out it's just today was mainly just the anniversary. We're actually going to get another eFootball thing before. So look, there's a saving grace there. But again, why do Konami do this to themselves? They're so bad at communicating. Like, genuinely, they're shocking at communicating. They just... Their PR is terrible. Worst PR I've ever seen in my life. And that's it. That's it. Okay. So, there's something... There was also some drama today. Maybe I can find it on the eFootball subreddit. Okay, yeah, so here'll be it. So, if you attended today's event, there was a QR code you could scan, and they'd give you a free legend or something. I actually don't know what it is, what the gift is. But you get something for free. So someone obviously took a photo of this QR code, posted it on social media, and then everyone in the world could scan it. So Konami either shut it down, or it got overwhelmed, the high traffic, and then they shut it down as well. What are Konami doing? Like, how do they not think about these things? Or is it a publicity thing? I don't think it's a publicity thing, because Konami are stupid. They can't think second order effects. But there's drama. People are upset because like other people got a free legend and they didn't get a free legend now or something. I don't know what the gift was. If someone can clarify what the gift was. Selection contract for the big time pack. Okay. So the one with Ronaldinho, yeah? Okay. So some people are unhappy that, like, I didn't get this QR code. Like, I was working and I knew about it, but I just said I'll get it later. I assumed it was for everyone. So some people are unhappy that, you know, the people who were on earlier got it, and the people who weren't on earlier didn't get it, and they're unhappy about that. But one, you weren't supposed to get it, so you can't really be unhappy. But the real problem is, there was people who were at the event who didn't get to scan it in time. So people went to the event and they didn't even get the reward they were supposed to get. That's who's really being harmed here. Well, not harmed, but you know, like, that's who really got screwed over. Like, how can they... I've never ran I don't even know how QR codes work. They don't make sense to me, but I would definitely understand that if this QR code is only supposed to be for people who are in attendance, it doesn't work because people can just take a picture and upload it. Like, they're just a shocking company, man. Like, embarrassing. I don't think they're like a shot. They don't like scam customers. I don't think they're not, but they just are incompetent. I think it's so funny. It's so funny. Yeah, I didn't scan that QR code. And by the way, can we did I get, I think on my other account I haven't got all those objectives done, so I've only got the spin on this account. Is that how it's working? Can I get these 15 objectives today, or does it have to be on the 24th? You can only get like 14 today. You got a spin. My other account doesn't have a spin. I swear to God, my other account doesn't have a spin. Check it again. Alright, maybe I have to close the app and go back in. Okay, so this one is this one's a random one, isn't it? Okay, so let's look at these players. So without looking at them, we'll guess who's good. I guess Casillas is whatever. Goalkeeper, don't care. Bale is clunky. I'd say Kaká, because he has phenomenal passes, actually quite good, but bad stats. Rooney's Rooney. He's fun, but I'd say he's not that great game. Puyol probably could be okay. The Nielsen's very one-dimensional, but I believe this one has better finishing, yeah. So he could be alright. Caceres probably good. Xabi Alonso, bit too stiff for me. Forlan, amazing. I'd say Forlan is probably the best. Like, if you think that Batistuta is good, Forlan is just as good. Doesn't have phenomenal finishing. I've just checked. I thought he might have. This Forlan's crazy. Scholes, same thing. Crazy card. Crazy card. So I think I want Scholes. I want Scholes. Stojkovic, low balance, so probably not good. Babito is actually quite good. I've used Babito. He's actually quite good. Are these all old cards? I think so, but I don't remember Khan. I don't remember Khan, and then these 5 at the back here are new. But I assume Khan is someone who's already existed. Like, I just don't remember him. Van Basten is okay, but he's pick and power and curl are too low. Like, you're gonna have to sacrifice on one of them. Khan, I don't have this one, but I've never liked Khan and Pez, to be honest. And then Cannavaro is very good. Cannavaro is very good. You've never used a blitz curler? Yeah, I mean, if you've never used a blitz curler, nothing wrong with that. What's up, Sassy? How are you, mate? Is your other account linked up to website? It might not be, actually. Alright, thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. Around 40. So I have Rizzo's account. Rizzo has all these new players and Rooney, so we might be able to play on Rizzo's account. If we get someone else more interested in here, we'll see. You're gonna have to tell me what you'd rather see. We also have my free-to-play account to spin as well. What do you think of Babito? I've used him. Babito's very good. He's very good. Like, I think in this pack, the players I want the most are Scholes, Skulls, Forlan, and Caceres maybe. With Skulls probably being the main guy. I wouldn't mind Cannavaro either. And then on the free-to-play account, I think I'd be happy with most of these guys in the free-to-play account, to be honest. I think I could find a use for all of them. Cannavaro or Caceres? I would say Caceres just because he's he's an attacking fullback. I thought he was a defensive fullback. Never mind. So probably Cannavaro then. Cannavaro, I used to have a Cannavaro card. He was so good for me. One of my favorites. You got Skulls. And Skulls is really good. He's like Iniesta with good shooting. Alright, let's rip it open, boys. Let's open the pack. Let's see what we get. The ladder climber, what does that mean? Incoming Waza? I don't know who I want. I actually don't know who I want. Brazil, it's the Nielsen, is it? Oh, I already have, I think, the Nielsen on both accounts. Not this version. I don't have this version, but... I definitely have the Nielsen on... And I have him on both accounts, I think. You got the Nielsen too? Alright. Let's do a poll. Is the Nielsen a W or an L, boys? What are we saying? You don't even cross? Is he even good at crossing? I'd say his passing stats are ass. Is he that bad? I think it's just more that I already have a different than Nielsen. Like, this Nielsen is a bit different than the other ones. Like, because the other ones have no end product, whereas this one has a little bit, but... I'm still not enthused by him. Because, yeah, look. I have this Nielsen already. So I've already got the Nielsen. A cross specialist without pinpoint crossing. Does he really not have it? Do you know what though? I actually think cross specialist does suit him, to be honest. Like, just stick him out wide. Because he can't cut in and shoot anyway, so... Rock, how was you checking through all the Legends Assemble pack? If you haven't opened the pack already, you're able to look through them. If you've looked through it, if you've already opened your spin, you won't be able to look through it. But Beta would have been your kind of player. On this account, I wouldn't need him though. But I have used them before, yeah. Alright, let's level up the Nielsen. See what he looks like. Okay, is that a good build, or have we went overkill on the dribbling? Maybe do that on the dribbling instead. And then you can put another booster on him. Need lofted pass to 80. Deep line forward with Fox the box I don't like, no. Alright, so 84% of you are saying the Nielsen's an L. They didn't give us a DMF option, that's true. That's true. Alright, we play a quick game with them. We still have the spin on the other account, boys. And then we still have the new Vieira, Platini, and Davids to play with. Actually, I think you don't care about the Nielsen. I think we just go for the other account and then we play with Platini and stuff. Yeah, that makes more sense. Vieira. I'm sure you'll pick Rooney. I'll pick Rooney on one account for sure. I don't know which account. Could you share Vieira build? Yeah, we'll get a Vieira build when we're on the Vieira account. Thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. Oh yeah, what about this pick on Thursday? It's not gonna have all 15 players, is it? It's just gonna have the 5 new ones, I assume. Guys, the image only has the 5 legends, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to pick Forlan and stuff. You need to switch up from this terrible generic EDM music. Immaculate Top. You want to give me like however much it costs to license real music? I don't know, probably hundreds and hundreds of thousands. If you want to give me the money to do that, we'll go ahead and we'll get them contracts signed, okay? But until then, if you're gonna cough up that money, you have to play the shitty EDM music. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. No, Immaculate, I don't like the music either, but if I try new music, there's always a risk it gets copyrighted. So I have to just use the music I know works. And then some streams I do like kind of as a throwaway stream. So I try loads of new songs and then see what gets flagged. So, what about some shitty lo-fi? I used to have shitty lo-fi. Like if we go back to my first streams, I used to use shitty lo-fi. Then people kind of got bored of that, and then also they started getting flagged for copyright. So I had to change it up as well. Alright, we can change this song though. Yeah, we can change this song. This one's ours. Oh, this one's a classic. This one's a classic. Nah, they do sound kind of cringe. I wish the biggest thing that streamers, or not streamers, like the streaming platforms need to do is when you're on like I can show you this. Look, in my audio settings, I have different audio tracks. So when I click record down here, the music isn't gonna get picked up. That's why my videos won't have music. They should have it so when I'm live streaming to you guys, like you guys can pick which audio tracks you want to listen into. Like maybe you don't want to listen to the music. Maybe you don't want to listen to me. Maybe you don't want to hear me yap. That's what all these like YouTube and Twitch should do. Let you individually stream the audio tracks and then let the individual, the viewer, pick which audio tracks they listen to. Pick the individual volume they want. It'd be so much better. Yeah, look, I don't have this on this account. Where's the free spin, boys? I don't have it on this account. That will never happen. Why not? Oh, maybe I have to collect it in the inbox. Okay, yeah, collect it in the inbox. It happens. It happens. Yeah, I think it's only going to contain the 5 players, Romeo. War clip firm. I can't be arsed making clips. Oh, we got Isaac. Long day. Not really, actually. Not really. Oh, look at here. Look at this guy I packed today as well, actually. Ah, must be on the other account. Must be on the other account. Never mind. Do you think Drogba is the worst epic striker? I don't think the worst, but he is quite bad. I don't know about the worst though. Forlan's crazy good, bro. Forlan's crazy good. Alright, boys, we have a spin on this. We have a spin on this. I have a video on the builds for all these guys. So if you haven't checked that, or if you want the builds for any of these guys, I'm not showing them now. Watch the video. This one here, the best builds for each free big time. But I will say, from my memory, Ronaldinho, Van Nistelrooy, Roberto Carlos, Nakamura, and Beckham are good. Forlan's okay, Rijkaard's okay. Wait, did I say Makelele? Makelele looks really good. You skipped Beckham? I might have. To be honest, that was a long day. That was a long day. So on this account, the only player I want is Ronaldinho. So let's see if we can get Ronaldinho. Gerrard kind of looked a little bit mid to me. Rivaldo is underrated. I already have a Rivaldo. So I'm good for Rivaldo. What's up, Yuri? Okay, so yeah, people are asking. I think we're only getting the 5 players in this pack, boys. They still haven't updated the image that they've released Rooney and Bale. But I think we're only gonna get these 5 back here on Thursday. Want to chalk up a quick Beckham build? Okay. Assuming I didn't actually do it in the video, I definitely missed the skills on like 1 or 2 players in that video. I forgot to do them. I think Roberto Carlos is one of the players, but don't worry about it. The skills aren't that important. Okay, Beckham. Beckham. I think I did Beckham's build, to be honest, but he's got 39 levels. Jeez. Does he actually have 39 levels? I don't believe that. Let me check. He does. Okay, that is really, really weird. I guess I'd do that. I mean, that build looks good to me. Looks quite good to me. Do a Bale build while you're here. Is there a way I can how many poll options can I do? Can I only do 4? Are you happy with your free? Yes, no. Never happy. I am entitled. I'm entitled. Hate Konami. Alright, that's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit. Never happy. Nothing. While. Again, not gonna fit. F Konami. Okay, we'll just do F Konami. Not that I don't really think that, but I know you guys do. So. Make forward pole, then midfield, then defense. That's smart, Eden. Look at this guy. He's thinking of solutions. So 55% are happy. I wonder who he's got. Tell me who he's got. Because if I got, and I'm gonna do it for my free-to-play account. My main account, I don't really care. On my free-to-play account, if I got Cannavaro, Scholes, Forlan, Rooney, Bale, or Kaka, I'd probably be happy, to be honest. Maybe even Caceres. Scholes. Yeah, I think Skulls. I think Skulls is the best player in this pack. You got Can. I don't think Can's bad, but I don't think he's good as your Schmeichel, check or anything. So because we are free to play, yeah, but like some of these free to play cards don't even improve your team. You got Alonso. I don't know, Inter. I don't know. For free to play, you can't complain. Honestly, I think it's the other way around. I think if you're a free to play, you're more likely to complain. If you're paid to win, well, I wouldn't even care about this pack. Like, I mean, I don't. Okay, who I want to do a new poll. Who would you pick on Thursday? Rooney, Bale, Kaka, and then we'll put Puyol / Casillas together. Alright, answer that poll. Who are you gonna pick? Skulls is the worst in the pack. Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing. Would you pick Khan if you already have Abiati Baya? No, if you have Abiati especially, no. I've got Abiati. I'm free to play and I got Bale. At first I was disappointed, then I discovered he has Blitzkritter. I would go for Ronaldinho because surely you love Ronaldinho. Isn't Cannavaro the best? I mean, maybe? I don't know. Like, defenders are kind of not as interesting. I already have an account with Rooney Eden, don't worry. I think we're getting just a 5, boys, because like the picture on this pack, sorry, this one here only has 5. Okay, have you got a link to it? There's... Alright, boys, so they have a survey for big time, so if you haven't filled this out, here it is. What is your age? 24, I think. Why do they need to know all this? And why is my country not here? My country's not here. Alright, but if you're not gonna have my country here, but you're gonna put Spain up there, like Uzbekistan. Okay, so why is Uzbekistan a country on this list, but Ireland isn't? How many people live in Uzbekistan? Uzbekistan has a population of 35 million. Okay, why is it here? Sorry to my Uzbekistan viewers, but I feel I'm a bit offended, Konami. Uzbekistan is huge. No, I actually have a problem with Uzbekistan. I was playing Counter-Strike the other day, and one of my teammates was from Uzbekistan, and I didn't like him. I didn't like him. Here, whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, please select one national team player featured in eFootball whom you would like to see appear as a big-time player. The player who receives the most votes will appear in the game as a big-time player at a later date. When released, the player will be included in a list of national team players. Only currently active players featured in eFootball are eligible for voting. So, does that mean we can go Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah? He's still a player. Everyone wants Ronaldo, surely. Yeah, hold on, Luca. Yeah, have I got any skins? I have a few skins, but they're worth a decent amount of money now. I bought them like 5 years ago. They went up in price, and I've got loads of cases that were useless now. They're worth like €4, so I've got like €300 worth of stuff that I didn't even know about. But I can't be arsed. I can't be arsed selling it. It's obviously yeah. Everyone says CR7. Does anyone have a vote that's not CR7? Does anyone have a vote that's not CR7? No drama with the tournament. A few people didn't show up at the first round. So the first round was a bit hiccups, but after the first round it was all smooth. Which I anticipated people not showing up. I had Luke asking like, when are the draws out? And I'm like, we can't do the draws. People aren't going to show. We have to do the draws like right before the tournament. You voted for DeMarco? Vidal, oh no. James Rodriguez, okay, fair enough. Yeah, and he deserves one. He deserves a big time card for that 2014 World Cup. Like. You're gonna pick Puyol. I mean, Ringo, I don't know, man. Just have fun. Pick whoever you're interested. I don't think the cards are good enough to worry about. Why you're not the only one to say Vidal? I don't think, or maybe it was you. Wait, why is another person said Vidal? Why are people saying Vidal? What? What am I not understanding about Vidal here? Messi already has big time cards. The only player I can think of that's in the game that I'd want a big time card to be Pogba. Well, I don't know if he's actually in the game at the moment, but he was in the game recently. Pogba. Yeah, Pogba's the only one I can think of really. Big time Leo. No, I don't want big time Leo to come back. Kroos. I wouldn't mind Kroos. I wouldn't pick him though, like as my only. If I had to pick one player, Kroos isn't the player. But like Kroos is cool. I've used a Showtime. He has a Showtime I used recently enough. Why does everyone care about Vidal? I don't understand. Vidal had shooters like this. I just checked the website. It's a selection between the 15 players. Okay. De Bruyne, wouldn't mind De Bruyne either, yeah. Lewandowski, yeah, we were just talking yesterday about Lewandowski, how he doesn't got like a proper big time card. It has to be one who was still playing, but is he not in the game? I thought they said in the game. Okay, let's send off our vote. So if you don't have a link, there's the link for that vote. Did that work? Or that's just sending the picture, is it? Sorry, that's just sending the picture. How do I link it? Alright, here, look, I don't give a shit. You'll find the vote if you want to find it. And your vote's not even getting read. They're not going to listen to you, so it doesn't matter. Ronaldo's going to win 100%. 9 golden. Okay, I respect 9 golden. Madrid, Dortmund. Oh, they could do a Lewandowski Dortmund card. You're right, and like Royce. I hope they bring a lot of those. I actually really like that Dortmund team, but like Dortmund team, I think it was. Let me name it. All right. Weidenfeller in goal. Piszczek / Blaszczykowski at right back. Subotic and I think Hummels would have been playing then. At left back, I think his name was Schmelzer. Centre mid, Sahin and Chan. Although I think they're a bit different time. Then you got Royce tagging mid, Lewandowski up front. We'll say Blaszczykowski right mid actually. We'll put Piszczek right back. And who was their left back? Or left mid, sorry. Who was the left mid? The fuck are you saying? Oh, come on. You don't, like, you're 6 years old. You don't know about Dortmund getting to the Champions League final. Like, the real time. The time they got to the Champions League final a couple of years ago, that was like a fake Dortmund. That wasn't even real. That was embarrassing Dortmund. Goetze, that's it. How did I forget? How did I forget Goetze? Yeah. Sven Bender! I remember him. Yeah. He had a brother as well called Lars. Yeah, like Klopp used to manage a team before Liverpool. Did you know that? He used to manage Dortmund and Mainz, I think. I think it was Mainz. Naldo, the Brazilian, yeah, Naldo. Gundogan, yeah. They had a few players, actually. Kagawa. How did I forget Kagawa? Yeah, I said Schmelzer. I got Schmelzer. Yeah, Blaszczykowski you're thinking of from... Like, this is prime Dortmund, man. This is like... Dortmund were so inspirational back then. Naldo was... He might have been at the time. I don't know. Because on my head, it would have been Subotic and Hummels, but... Just opened the pack already. Man, you want me to open his useless ass pack? Well, we kind of need to keep it for a minute, actually, because I need to have this list open. We need to get builds for these players. Alright, Cannavaro. Cannavaro I like the look of, actually, yeah. Oh, Cannavaro. Okay, Cannavaro looks juicy. Cannavaro looks juicy, I won't lie to you. And he's a double booster as well. So, considering he's a double booster, we can take off at lower body strength. We actually probably don't even need to put a booster back in, to be honest. Get the dribbling up there. And his booster can be something to do with defending. I want something that will boost his aggression. Yeah, look at that build, man. Woo! Have I cooked or what? Have I cooked or what? That is actually a sick card, man. I was not familiar with your game, Fabio. Is this when you won the Ballon d'Or? Yeah, no, I used to use Cannavaro. I used to use this Cannavaro here. And he was my favorite, and he was good on the ball too. Yeah, this Cannavaro looks sick, bro. I want this Cannavaro now. Nah, I don't stream on Twitch anymore, no. What about his height? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Will he be good at fullback? As a defensive fullback, so put defensive instruction on him. I don't think he'll be comfortable going forward at fullback. In centre back, he'll be comfortable on the ball, but I feel like you need a little bit more at fullback to be comfortable. Okay, Cannavaro looks good to me. I want Cannavaro. Okay, we don't need to look at goalkeepers because goalkeepers just give them good stats. It's kind of easy. Van Basten, Rizzo has Van Basten on his account, so we can come back to him. We'll look at Pepito. And by the way, guys, we will be testing out Rooney and these 3 cards in a few minutes after I do these builds. Alright, Pepito. I've used Pepito before. I don't think his stats are that insane, but he is very good in game. I think he came out with a Romario, didn't he? I think they were in the same pack, actually. Yeah, what can I say? Pepito looks very good. Very, very good. Still think Cannavaro looks proportionally more impressive. Alright, this is who I said, or who I, before looking at the builds, predicted would be the best. Skulls. I think we're going to struggle to beat Cannavaro, to be honest. But we'll have a look at Skulls. Okay, here's Skulls. Yeah, Skulls looks good, but maybe I overestimated him. He doesn't look insane. Maybe I don't know. I think I want to see that balance up. We'll give him and then his kick power is too low for Paul Scholes, so I'm not impressed by this Scholes. Do you know that? I'm actually shocked. I'm kind of shocked. Is the GOAT? This Scholes is mid. Yeah, I'm thinking of a different. I'm thinking of either this Scholes or the Man United one. One of the other ones is better. You're right. You wouldn't get a Scholes that isn't in the United kit. Next we'll look at Forlan. I know Forlan's good. I remember looking at his card a while ago. So this is the Forlan build. Hey, Luke Gay, if you're still here. So you can get up to 90 curl if you want. If you don't care about the 90 curl though, you can just leave at 87. You can actually get the 80 low pass, or you can make the dribble in all 90s. I wouldn't worry about his physical contact. Yeah, Forlan looks very good to me. He would fit very nicely. I don't even know if this is the best build or the best booster, but Forlan looks sick to me. Okay. Alright, so now we'll look at Caceres. I think we can just look at Caceres and then we can look at the 5 new ones. I don't think we need to look at the other ones. We'll be looking at Van Basten on read those accounts. Okay, how do I find this Caceres? Because I can't put the accent on. I don't know how to do it. How do I put the accent on? Any tips? Yeah, I tried Martin. I tried Caceres. You don't need the accent, are you sure? Because I've been typing it. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Apologies. Okay. I mean, something like this. I mean, it's not that complicated. Yeah, I think he looks alright. I think he'd be better as a defensive fullback, though. But he does look quite decent. Right, let's look at the new cards. The Kaka, the Rooney, etc. etc. Yeah, I think Caceres isn't a terrible choice because he's versatile. Yeah, no, Cannavaro looks like the best of the pack to me. Maybe Forlan, but you know, you might already have Batistuta, so. Okay, I think Kaka could be good. I don't think his stats are going to matter too much just because he has phenomenal pass, to be honest. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's an L opinion. Yeah, no, this Kaka is not fast enough. Not clinical enough. I don't even like. You have to go low on the dribbling, maybe. I don't know. This is disappointing. Is there a better build? Does anyone have a build that actually works? This guy stinks. He can't do anything. He stinks. Just let it go. I told you it's Kaka from Wish and Alibaba. Nah, like he is gonna be better than you think he will be just because of phenomenal passing, but like it's still probably not worth going for. Nakata clears him for sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll look at Stojkovic. I'll look at Stojkovic. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It's a shame about the balance, though. I think he gave up on the balance. Just to get the 90 kick and power, to be honest. I don't think the booster matters to him. Yeah, it looks good. The balance lets me down, but I don't think he's terrible. Or maybe you do a booster like this, maybe. How many points do you need to get 84 balance? 13 points in, like that's too much. I mean, it does look okay though. Definitely better than Skulls for sure, yeah. Okay, Gareth Bale. Okay, hide the player at the top. What position is this player? Tell me what position this player is. Like, what are those stats? A very weird card. And you just know the free to plays are gonna get suckered in because he's blitz curler. They're gonna get suckered in. Let's see if he's any good though. Something like this, I guess. Like, he looks like a firm free-to-play card. I guess it's not too bad. I guess it's not too bad. I have the other Bale. I have this one. Actually, they're basically the same card, I think. Just without blitz. And I can tell you, this guy is ass. And the new one is better dribbling. I think. Does it? Actually, maybe it doesn't. Okay, I'll tell you, from using this Bale won't be able to dribble that well. It won't be terrible. It'll still be usable, but... Less dribble and 90 finishing. Yeah, but I don't know how you can use a... Oh, actually, in my head, sorry, I'm playing him right wing in my head. Oh no, if you're playing him striker, maybe. Maybe. Just, I don't know, it's still... Sorry, I was playing him right wing in my head. I guess we don't need lofted pass if he's playing right wing either, or centre forward either. I don't know. I'm not moved by him. I'm not moved by him. Bruno, I don't know, man. Who's your goalkeeper, Bruno? Who's your goalkeeper? With that dumb haircut. Bale or Forlan? Oh, Forlan every day, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, why is someone asking that question? They're getting suckered in. Why would you take? Why would you take this card over this card? Like, what like calculus is going on in your head? Donnarumma, Neymar pack. Bruno, send me a picture of your team. It's like a dopamine shot. I mean, if you already have a blitz curler, you don't need another one then. Like, I think if you have a Courtois bean, I probably wouldn't go for Cam. No. But this guy is saying he's got a full team already, pretty much. I made a Kaká build in the Discord. Yeah, show us Kaká in Discord then. Maybe you came up with something better. I think, okay, I found it. I mean, nah, it still isn't enough. It still isn't enough. That might be the best, so just lean into his passing. If you haven't joined my Discord, lads, here's a link. If you're from the Balkans, you can get some crazy, let off some crazy steam with your ethnic conflict. There was some crazy debates going on today about like the Balkans and Serbs and the Albanians, people accusing each other of not being human, all that stuff. So if that's what you're into, feel free to join and get involved. It was lovely. We'll be reviewing Van Basten in a moment, bro. Don't worry. Okay, we just need to look. Alright, tell me when I'm back. I think I've opened too many Chrome tabs, to be honest, boys. We're back. Alright, that wasn't actually that bad, was it? Kind of came back quickly. Yeah, we're gonna look up Puyol. Let me just close some of these tabs in case it goes crazy again. Maybe that's not helping. And then Casillas. Okay, we're gonna compare Casillas to Abbiati because I have Abbiati. And then everyone should have that Costa as well, shouldn't they actually? Okay, so this is Casillas' stats. And then this is Abbiati's stats, so they're about the same, I think. Abbiati has better catching, but I don't think catching is important, really. And then Abbiati's actually quite a bit taller, so I would assume Abbiati's better, but CS has more jump to compensate. I actually don't know. I don't really care about keepers, to be honest. I think if you don't have the best of the best, don't even worry about it, in my eyes. Puyol. How many levels is Puyol got? It doesn't have it on its website. Bro, the website didn't even bother updating Puyol. That's how ass he is. He's 29 levels. With counter as his booster. What the hell's counter? This card looks ass. This card looks ass. Yeah, honestly, just release this guy. I'm not even looking at him again. Just release him. Jesus. I haven't. I'm not getting your message, Luke. I'm not on that account. Unsavable, yeah. Unsavable indeed. Alright, let's try out the new. Oh wait, we still have our spin. We still have our spin. Whoops. So on Rizzo's account, we will be playing with Vieira, Platini, and Davids, and Rooney as well. But we've got our spin on this account. I need to go to toilet, boys. Sorry, I'll be back in a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay. Morgan, the selection will be 15. Ralph, check the website. Minute ago. Yeah, Bonfire. I got the Nielsen on my main account. I think we did a poll of like 88% of people said it was an L. Alright, so who will you pick on Thursday? So I assume people are actually going to pick different players because we were under the assumption it was only going to be the 5. But it looks like it's going to be the 15. Alright, let's open this pack, boys. So on this account, because it's my free to play account, I think I want Cannavaro. Cannavaro is the only player that actually like is a position that I don't have. Maybe Caceres actually. I think I might need another fullback. Not that I'd want them. Can I guess would be okay just because he's a legend, but I've already got Abiati. So Cannavaro is the only real player because like I've already got Romario, so I don't need Forlan. Like Forlan would be very good. And I wouldn't mind Rooney. You gonna get Bale? I got Danielson on my main account. I'll probably do a video for all the builds. That being said, I can try to Xabi Alonso later. Football holistic. I've got Can back in Pez. They used to give us a legend at the start of every year. I got Can every single year, including the football. Thanks for the likes, boys. We actually got 100 likes. I appreciate it a lot. I think the streams have been a bit doing a lot better recently. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, carries on to eFootball 26. Crazy stall. People are asking me for builds. I didn't even show every build. People want me to stall. People are asking for Xabi Alonso. I can't show every build. So actually, I kind of showed every build except for Xabi Alonso. Alright, so yeah, like I said, Cannavaro is the main guy. Cannavaro is the one I want. Let's go, Konami. What did we get? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. This guy stinks. He's literally like the worst player in the game. Man, what are Konami doing? Bro, this is the Puyol they gave me. They gave me 86 baby Puyol. First icon pack of the year and you get this shit. This is and you know what? Puyol isn't even that bad in eFootball. Like he's actually quite good in the game, but not this version. Like me and Gianni have talked about this. Like two defenders we hate playing against are Nesta and Puyol. But this card they just didn't do him any service, any favors. Konami saw the stream title. True. It's something new. YouTube added pedestals like how active you are in the chat. So you've been the second most active in this stream. Build. We just built him a minute ago. He's shit. I'm not building this guy. Honestly, this guy is useless. Like I've already got a Railho. He's not worth the XP. I don't have that much XP. I'll level him up in AI games. But that's a guaranteed pack, so that means we actually will get our hands on Cannavaro. So Cannavaro will improve this team substantially, I think. Now Puyol's good in this game, but that card is not. That card is not. Alright, boys, we're gonna sign into Rizzo's account now. So Rizzo has Vieira, Platini, Davids, and Rooney. So we're gonna test them out. Alright, so let me log in. By the way, when did this Camavinga come out? Is this Camavinga recently? And is he any good? He's usually got a good player ID, Camavinga. Okay, sorry, I have to plug in my controller. Alright. Yeah, I can't hear music because when you plug a controller into your computer, it thinks it's a headset. Output device. Should be fixed. Can you still hear me? Yep. Appreciate it, Bruno. Appreciate the super chat. I don't know if you can send links on YouTube. You might have to send it on Twitter or Discord. Even Vieira isn't good for the standards. I actually haven't looked at them yet. The Camavinga is miles better than the highlight Gallagher. Okay. Misto, I didn't get the free big time, no. For the culture, Carlo, no. Forlan, take Forlan. I'm telling you, Blitz isn't that big of a deal. Just send it on Discord. Alright, I'll have a look, Bruno. Are you Ken's? Are you the guy with, are you this guy? I assume that's you. Yeah. Okay, sorry, what do you want, like, specifically, though? You want a Can or Cannavaro? Okay, because your centre backs aren't looking too great either. Can you show me someone else on your reserves? Can you just show me your bench? Because I think you can, if you're like me and you have like a player of the week, Araujo or someone, you can probably go for Can. I don't know. I'm looking at. I think Puyol's definitely weaker than Donnarumma, and your Beckenbauer is decent, but I think Beckenbauer is falling behind a tiny bit. The rest of your team's quite good though. I actually don't like that Neymar, but other than that, I think very good. Collar would massacre this team, true. True. Okay. See, the thing is, I think Can probably improves your team more. But what happens if you get Can and then next time, a few weeks later, you get a different keeper that's better? Why don't you have Abbiati? Why don't you have Abbiati or Diogo Costa? They came out recently. I thought everyone got the keeper. And I thought Donnarumma was probably not even that bad though. What's up, Rizzo? We're on your account. I don't know, Bruno. I'd say leave it with me. I'll tell you in a couple of days, because maybe I'll play with both of them. He took Owen. Yeah, you should have a different keeper, but I don't think Donnarumma's too bad either, to be honest. I think you're fine with Donnarumma. Yeah, let's turn the music off. Okay, so let's play with these new boys. I actually do think you're in a bit of a conundrum, to be honest. I think this is the squad I was using the last day, isn't it? Like if you have, like do you not have Tony Adams even, Bruno? I don't know who the hell Chico Lukowski is. You're saying that to me as if it means anything to me. Okay, anyone have any requests for players to use except for Pele, Puskas, and Cruyff? Because I have all three of them in my account. Will it fit? Will it fit Davids, Vieira, and Platini? Pez does. If it fits all those three, then yeah. Have you covered Mabito? I went over him. I've used him before as well. I hear Van Basten should be on this account. Wait, is Van Basten? Do you not have Van Basten? I could have sworn you have Van Basten. Maybe you do. Maybe I'm blind. You do, yeah. So this is Van Basten. I actually think this build makes sense. So before 4.4, I never liked Van Basten, and it was because I felt like 95 finishing was pretty strong. 4.4. They've nerfed finishing now. Last months, 2 months, 3 months. So the difference between 90 and 95 finishing, I don't notice it anymore. So I think it means you can actually pull Van Basten back to 90 finishing and get his kick and pair up to 90. Go to the co-op club and scroll up. What's this? This is on PlayStation. I'm not on PlayStation. I'm on my PC now. Okay, do you have Cannavaro, I wonder? I wonder how many of the players does he have from the pack? Yeah, we'll try to fit a lot of these guys in. I don't see Cannavaro here. Oh no, I do. Alright, we'll try to fit as many of these guys in. Yeah, I think Cannavaro looks the best. Okay, so we've got Cannavaro. We'll just do it by position. It probably makes no sense. And they'll all be on B4, won't they? Okay. So, Forlan's in the pack, isn't he? If I miss anyone, let me know. I don't think he has the right beat though. Has a new Palmer. I don't think I want to try a Van Bronckhorst, to be honest. We don't have the beat though. We only have the old shitty one. We don't have a newer one. Unless I'm blind, unless he is here and I can't see him, but nah, don't think between Kaka, Shanker. Just get Cannavaro, trust me. Okay, let's see. Okay, what we doing team wise. So Platini has to play AMF. Let's level up Rooney actually. I don't know what Rooney looks like. Okay, this build isn't gonna work. What's his booster? Okay, got one pass in. So that gets us to 89 finishing. Yeah, I think this build is what you do, and then you just get a booster to shooting. To get that finishing to 90. May not have boosters though. Well, we do, but I'm not wasting on Rooney. Okay. So then we need to fit David's, Vieira, and Platini into a formation. So maybe we just play. Oh, actually, and Dominator's kind of tactic could work, couldn't it? Something like this. We'll bring Bale just because there's a Bale in the pack. And we'll bring. I think we need a striker I can hang my hat on. Rooney plays above his stats, okay. Does he have Can? I'll have a look. He has this version. I don't. That's not the version in the pack. So what would you rather see, like Buffon or Can? I haven't leveled up Buffon yet. Well, I mean, actually, we can probably fit them both in. We can switch between them. Okay, let's level up Buffon. Is the audio alright? That's very loud in my ears? I don't know if it's loud in your ears. Hey, Buffon has crazy stats, doesn't he? Yeah, those are crazy stats. 106 rated. Oh my god. 106 rated. That is bizarre. Okay, let's look at Vieira's build. Yeah, this doesn't look that crazy, does it? I feel like there's been no hype around this Vieira. And I kind of understand why. I think the build maybe has just slightly too much dribbling. I think you can go down to that. Probably be better. But yeah, I feel like people haven't talked about this Vieira, and I understand why. Maybe you were right, actually. I think yeah, this Vieira doesn't look that great to me. That looks, honestly, if you told me that was a free Vieira, I'd believe you. Now the phenomenal pass makes it different, but we'll see how much his player ID carries him. Then for David's, okay, David's looks okay at the start. Let's see if the build can be improved. Okay, this build is close. It's close. I think I prefer that. Yeah, this build is good. You've got a lot of stats you can get to 90 with the booster. You just have to pick and choose the optimum one. I like the look of that. And then, well, I don't like that he's a destroyer, but we'll see if we can make it work. Right, no skills in him. And then Platini, he has no skills. His skill is momentum dribbling. So Platini. I think we'll take off the aerial. I mean, these stats are already crazy, aren't they? Yeah, it doesn't really matter what the last stat is. Okay. So if we have a flip flop, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on. I think. I don't know if you hear Rizzo. No, we don't. Okay. Play a match. I mean, there's so much to fucking talk about. I can't. I'm about to go into a match. Right. We'll knock out golden goal for Rizzo. Yeah, stats wise, the Latini looks insane, but I'm not the biggest fan of classic tens. So I used to like where did you post this, Pestos? Yeah, we're in Discord. Or maybe DM. Okay, it's not gonna work because Platini isn't Platini needs to be AMF. So it's not gonna work for today. Okay, I forgot to do Cannavaro's build, but this is pretty much what I had. I think I just had like a couple points less defending, get the 70 dribble, and I get a 90 acceleration, but it won't be that different. So this will be a good test to see if Cannavaro is as good as he looks. I never looked at Palmer either. But yeah, I feel like people aren't interested in Vieira, which is really weird. I mean, I don't blame them because he doesn't look that good, but it's weird they kind of... How do they manage to release a Vieira that isn't getting people interested? It's kind of crazy in my head. Change one of the DMF to CMF. Okay, we'll change Vieira since he's a box to box. Makes the most sense. We'll see how good that phenomenal passing is on him. I think his stats aren't good though, Rico, as well. It doesn't help. Well, in Davids. Oh, good ball, Rooney. I'm all over the place here. He plays better on the left. Yeah, but I think the tactic... I think if I have Palmer as my right mid, it makes more sense having Vieira overlap into that space. Ooh, good save, Buffon. And again, this Buffon might be sick. It might be sick. Ball, Vieira. Come on, Rooney. Rooney! I actually never looked at Rooney's skills. Vieira feels like he doesn't know where to play. Man, this Salah is so good. Yeah, I need to look at Rooney's skills. See what they actually are. Okay, so his skills are long range curler, first time shot, phenomenal finishing, acrobatic, long range shooting. Okay. So he would need true passing, cut behind and turn, and then ball roll maybe? Play him as an SS? No. I think I want to play him as a forward. Heel trick? I don't know. I think heel trick isn't that crazy, especially when you've got other skills to put on. Kind of looking for a left mid in case I want to play the mirror of this tactic. Let's compare this Platini to this one. Okay, so yeah, not worth the upgrade, definitely not. And the old one's probably better because of the playstyle. See, center forward is inactive playstyle. That's the entire point. That's why I want to play him up there. Yeah, this guy's a counter stack, isn't it? Yeah, I find that as well, Sassy. Like, even if you don't have heel trick, they'll still do the heel passes and stuff. Marco, it looks like it's going to be the 15. Yeah, so I mean, like, wait for the Konami Connect. That's when they're actually announcing what's coming to eFootball 26. I assume Platini's better, but I'm not sure. Let's try it. Can I did this game. I think we can try Rooney as a SS like this. I think it makes no sense actually. And then we'll throw in. We'll keep Palmer. Maybe people want to see Palmer. I don't know. When is the fight? Well, whenever the minute it comes out, I'll be on. Does anyone want to upload videos for me on the day it comes out? Like, I'll send you the footage. You just chop it up. I'll pay you. Would anyone be interested in that? Maybe I'll ask you, Anarchy. You like this, Palmer? Yeah. I've never really liked Palmer in this game, to be honest, after. You can schedule it. No, I mean like. So when eFootball 26 comes out and I want to live stream like while it happens. So if I react to it on stream, I could just, you know, take that, chop it up and make a video out of it, but then I can't really do it because I'm live, so. Okay, Rooney, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll pay you in real money, Rico. What skills would you give to Davids? I'll have a look, Rels. It wasn't like a massive success to meet here. It wasn't like a massive challenge either. It was just a normal thing. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Shut up, YouTube. I don't need your money, just your coaching. Maybe you're beyond help though. Okay, yeah, Rooney's got good idea. I think when a proper pay to win Rooney card comes out, I'll be there. I hope they don't give him Blitzkrieg. I hope they don't ruin him though. Alright, so for skills on Davids, true passing. True pass and aerial superiority, a cut behind the turn, long range shooting, and I might be missing one, like a defending one, I don't know. I think I'm not though. Is rising shot that good? If the player has really good kicking power and finishing, yeah, but if they're low on either of those stats, not really. Like I have a Roberto Carlos, obviously, that has rising shot, and because the finishing isn't that high, it kind of just goes over the bar. Can't really keep it on target. I don't think he needs heading, to be honest. I don't think he needs low lofted either, just because I don't know. I don't really like destroyer, so I'm not too sure what to put on him. But I haven't tried Palmer at CMF, no. Now Pestals doesn't have an AMF for Palmer, or for Platini, so I'm not using it. Would you prefer low lofted or weighted? Low lofted, yeah. Weighted is on like attacking midfielders more, I find. Alright, let's move Nedved left mid, Platini on AMF, and Pestos is saying that Vieira plays better in the left side, so we'll try that. And my opponent has Cambiasso. That's a guy I've not seen in a while. He's got the new Bale. We'll see what this new Bale's like, boys. This is normal game, I think. I think we finished the golden goal. Yeah, I think Forlan would be a great candidate for Rising Shot, yeah. Put the attacking fullback on the side of the AMF. We don't really have an attacking fullback. We're gonna have to make do. Oh, well in Vieira. Oh, good dummy. That's actually a great dummy. Good finish. Who played that outside curler? Was that Nedved or Platini? It was Nedved, to be honest. What a save, Buffon. Yeah, they showed a Dortmund pack, but I don't know if it's coming Thursday. It doesn't look interesting, the pack either. Yeah, it looks like one of those scam packs, to be honest. Are we gonna get Lars Ricken back? I remember Lars Ricken came in like PES 17 or something. Yeah, it's why I actually wish the Blitzcurler Messi didn't have Blitzcurler Julio. I wish he had a different skill. Like, for me, Blitzcurler's good on players that don't dribble into the box. Or, like, attacking midfielders, I think. Like, I think Zico has a Blitzcurler and I like it because he's attacking mid. But on the wings, with Messi, you want to cut inside and dribble in? Nah. Platini. Cool. You look like Lars Ricken, do I? Let me look up Lars Ricken. Don't agree, to be honest. I don't think I see it. No, I'm not on my PlayStation. Look at. Oh, see Cannavaro winning that header? I think Cannavaro. Honestly, I might pick Cannavaro on both accounts at this point. Look at that tackle as well. Does he not have dipping shot now? This guy's using Sadio Mane. I haven't seen Sadio Mane in about 3 years. It's crazy. The Puyol disrespect was crazy, do you think? Do you think I went too far? Voller, yeah, no, I've definitely gotten Voller before, yeah. I think I'm gonna go. I'll just wait for Rooney to come out in a pack and buy it. A real Rooney fan waits. A fake Rooney fan takes this one, but a real one waits. Man, Vieira is playing centre forward almost. Vieira, like, these flick passes are just not working. I said Puyol not worth the XP. I actually don't have much XP on that account though, so. Come on, Rooney. Hold him off. What a finish. Makalele, Danny. Makalele looks better. I haven't used the Nielsen, but I'd say he's not great. I don't think Puyol sucks in this game pack, so I just think that version sucked. I think Puyol's quite good in this. Or at least he used to. I see Van Basten is cooking. Van Basten's not doing too bad either. They're linking up well. Vieira feels ass, I'm not gonna lie. Vieira feels like... I can understand why people aren't hyped about him. I don't think it's the box to box. I think it's his stats. His stats aren't impressive. That's up Sharps. His position is weird, yeah. Is the stream not showing smoothly? It might not be. Sometimes it glitches out. Let me have a look myself. Yeah, that is stuttering, you're right. Give me a sec. It's not terrible, but it is stuttering. That hasn't fixed it, has it? I don't know. Okay, what happened to Van Basten is cooking? What happened? Why did he take that with his left foot? Rooney's been setting up the passes as well. That went through the goalkeeper. Manual keeping there as well. Man, yeah, Rooney's got great player ID. Rooney! It's over. When this guy gets his pay to win card, it's over. Rooney might be Himity. Especially if they release a version with 2 Showtime skills. We need a phenomenal pass, Rooney. With phenomenal finishing, just like Pele. The white Pele. Sure you don't want to pick this Rooney? I don't know. I might pick him on the main account. I'll be picking Cannavaro on the free account, I think. But if Rooney were to come out like a paid card soon, like I'd definitely just be willing to wait. Like, this Rooney wouldn't get into my main team at the moment, but I can tell, like, if they give him a juiced card, which they will, eventually, he'd be very good. Although, look at him, he is very slick. Like, I'm going for style points. That's not the best way of finishing there. Don't go for Bale. Rooney's player. He would only be Fox in the box if it's the 2009-2010 season. It's the only season he could be a Fox in the box. And they'd give him a bullet. They might give him a bullet header for that season. He scored loads of headers there. I think they'll give him deep line forward or goal poacher, a whole player like they have here. Like, I think those 3 playstyles suit him. Yeah, definitely. His shot pair is crazy. What's up, Rohan? How's the new Vieira? Unimpressed. Severely underpressed, Rohan. And no one's talking about him either. No one's interested in him. I don't think I streamed for about an hour and a half before using Vieira, and I don't think I had a single person ask me for a build of him. I'll pick Cannavaro for sure on my free-to-play account. Aluta. I think on my main account it might be Cannavaro as well, but I might go for Rooney. I don't think anyone plays like me, Luke. I'm one of a kind. Gianni's the closest. But Gianni doesn't play like me at the moment anyway, just because he hasn't played recently. But Gianni's the only one I'd say plays like me. And then Gianni would do a bit more skill moves than I would do. Whereas I'd be a little bit better at the normal dribbling. Right. There's Vieira with a header there. Yeah, they're pushing Yamal as the face of the game for sure. Would you say Cannavaro was worth it if you already have Van Boyten and Demichelis from 2 months ago? Maybe not. Well, who are you going to go for instead? That Demichelis is very good, by the way. Why is Van Basten so ass for me? I don't get it. He always messes up so much, man. And I like Van Basten. I literally sent my friend a video of Van Basten today in real life. Like, I want them to be good. What a ball. There you go. No, here. Bale Blitzkrieg looks ass. Okay, don't go for him. The fact that they were willing to release a Blitzkrieg Bale means they're willing to release Blitzkrieg for free now. You'll get a different Blitzkrieg in the future. if you really want Blitzkritter. Man, his 5 goals, I'd say 4 of them have been actual absolute peaches. She got you, Bale. You got your sister to log in, nice. Yeah, I think Cannavaro, you can argue, is the best centre back in the game. I agree. On Thursday, Ringo, we get to select. In a one striker system, in a one striker system, I can't answer one. I can't give you one answer, but I'll give you a few. I'll give you Romario, Puskas, Van Nistelrooy, deep line forward Messi, deep line forward Pele. That'll be my answers, I'd say. I don't think it's a waste of time playing Cannavaro right back, but I definitely think he's best as centre back. And why is this guy? This guy's trolling, man. This guy's trying to waste my time. Trying to use up all his pause time. Yeah, deep line forward, Messi. Yeah. I mean, like, I think everyone. Let me ask. Let me do a poll. I think everyone thinks Vieira is underwhelming. No one's asking about him. Let's put that poll up. See what people are saying. Yeah, if you're gonna play Cannavaro right back as well, yeah, put defensive on him. Wait, did no way half of you have voted that you didn't. I only put that in as a joke. Do people actually not know there was a new Vieira? That's crazy. It's not even the fact that he's a box to box. I think his stats just aren't good. I think he could be good as a box to box. Is Cole Palmer worth it? Probably not. I haven't really played with him much. If Vieira starts off as a CMF, I'm not sure if you can train him centre back. No, he's a DMF. You can train him centre back then, yeah. He doesn't have the box to box sauce. Yeah, if he had more balance, maybe. But and what's up with the defensive awareness? Like this looks like if they release Vieira as a free to play card, doesn't it? Like that looks like if you had a dream that Konami released a free to play card Vieira, this is what your brain would conjure up. Condry didn't really announce anything, to be honest. Not a single soul talking to Kaka. Yeah. Definitely swap no look pass. I'd get rid of no look pass, blocker, and aerial superiority. But no look pass should be the first one you get rid of. Tariq, I'd definitely wait, see what they bring out next year. Or in a month. Platini is okay, I guess. I'm not enthused by him, but yeah, I think Cannavaro might be the best centre back in the game. Well, I'd say Vieira is better, might destroy Vieira, but he's not a proper centre back. Most people don't use him there. Okay, so I actually probably have the three best centre backs. I'd say my Vieira, my Maldini, and my Thuram are the three best. And then right beneath them, you'll have like the Showtime, Van Dijk, and Cannavaro. I'd say like they're in that second level there. How's that Cruyff? Which Cruyff? Are you talking about the one with Pele? The Pele pack Cruyff? If Tomiyasu got a new card, he'd probably be as good as Maldini. But Maldini replaces Tomiyasu. Like they're basically the same card, but Maldini's just higher rated and stuff. Cruyff is good, but only if you don't try use them as your best player. If you understand. Like if you try use that Cruyff as your best player, I think he falls short a little bit. Maldini is Evan. Stop. What are you saying? Okay. What does that even mean? Where are you gonna put Puyol? I don't even know. I'm not even bothered releasing him. I'm not even gonna bother clicking onto him to release him. Vieira AMF. I'm not sure about that. Can he play AMF? And what opponents are we getting matched up against today? Didn't listen to my fake shot. You can play AMF with a booster, okay. It probably could work if you build him for it, because he probably doesn't need defensive stats for AMF, but he'll still defend really good because of his ID. This is Division 3. I think it should be. But like, Rizzo hasn't played. Yeah. So it's the first few games of Division 3, but I'm still surprised. Man, Rooney's got good scissors paints for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, his manual keeping is a bit bad. Like, once he switches in, he doesn't switch out. I mean, I don't really want to try on AMF because his stats get worse, but we can put attack and instruction on him. Maybe it'll be kind of the same. Because if I try him AMF, he'll get a stat penalty, so it's not the best. It's not the best experiment, but we'll put attack and instruction on him and see. Basically the same thing. Mirza, I didn't know. I don't know about a free card on the website. I haven't heard about this. What's up, Dumsani? How are you, mate? Maldini, that's an easy pass. Come on. Come on, Vieira. Let's go. He doesn't have the pace. He doesn't have the finish neither. Maybe if it was on the right side and a strong foot, but even then, I think it would have been a struggle. I mean, if we look at the connection bar, though, he's also on a 2-bar. Maybe he's not actually that bad. He's just lagging a lot.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
Let's go, Rooney. Ah, ref. Yeah, no, Vieira is underwhelming. Like this Vieira feels like a free to play Vieira. Honestly, I'm shocked that they released it. Like you can tell by his stats. Maybe we can do a tier list. Yeah. But the thing is, John, they already did nerf his defensive stats. Like his defensive stats are already nerfed. They just forgot to boost the rest of his stats. Pestas, I think you have a problem with like me just saying something's not value for money, just because like Vieira, Vieira might be usable and okay if you build him a certain way, but we're talking about people spending a lot of money, like especially people in the third world that spend on this game. Like they shouldn't, but they're gonna. So I have to be very careful when I say a player is good or not. Like by that logic, every single player in this game is good. You can get something out of every player. Of course you can. Like I can't I can't come up here and say every player is good. You just have to build them right. Like of course that's true. Like I would prefer my Destroyer Vieira, I think, as a box to box. I'm gonna pull up my Destroyer Vieira and see if his stats are better. I have a feeling they are, to be honest. This guy's getting a bit of a comeback. What's up, Calypso? The thing is, this Vieira feels low intensity. I actually think he would struggle more. He doesn't have great defensive awareness, so it's not like he steps into the tackles as much, I find. Now, I think all Vieiras have like kind of low defensive awareness, proportionate to the rest of his defensive stats, but this is low defensive awareness even for any player. Like Davids has been quite good though. I do think Destroyer just suits Vieira because I don't think the Anchorman Vieira is as good as the Destroyer one either. I think Destroyer just suits Vieira. Yeah, I would assume box to box would be kind of similar though, but they just kind of didn't give him good stats. Pez styles like when you're paying when you're paying €150 for a card, I do think every stat has to be 90. All right, I'm someone who says you don't need high rated cards. I say the free cards are mostly good. So when I'm saying this Vieira isn't worth it, it's because I actually don't think you need the 90s. But you might as well wait until you can get a card for 90s if you're gonna spend your money. If you're not gonna, you might as well keep your money basically. Alright, let's look at my Destroyer Vieira. I think my Destroyer Vieira has better stats. Sorry, I just invited someone to a party on PlayStation. I don't know who. Sorry, Abdilly. Sorry, Abdilly. Okay, let's see what my VIEIRA Destroyer looks like. Compare them. I have a feeling. I have a feeling my Destroyer has better stats for some reason. Like at DMF, I think box to box isn't actually a bad playstyle at DMF, but you'd want to have two of them because if you imagine two DMFs here, the on DMF the box to box will kind of go up to this position here. Like I actually kind of like the box to box in DMF, whereas if you go CMF, he'll go all the way up here and you can get counter attacks quite easily. Okay, well if we look at their rating, my VIEIRA is 103 rated. Alright. I have two controllers, I'm getting confused. So my VIEIRA is 103 rated. This VIEIRA came out like 2 years ago. So this is my VIEIRA stats. So defensively, my VIEIRA is better, look. Which doesn't mean the new one's worse because it's a midfielder, but if we compare the rest of the stats, we'll get a clearer picture. Okay, so they have basically the same balance. 72 versus 75. Around the same, well, one acceleration difference, but the new one has more speed. But my one has better defensive stats, so I felt like my one was faster, to be honest. Someone did say, Nez, did you say something to me about how defensive awareness or tackling or something, it mixes with speed or something? Passing was close enough, but the new one has the 90 threshold, and well, the new one has phenomenal passes, but that's a big difference. And then the dribbling was, I mean, stats suggest the new one's better, but the defensive stats are such a big difference. But like, I think if we just ignore the defensive stats for a sec, you would be paying for +6 speed, +7 issues on the dribbling, +2 on passing for a card that's new compared to a card that came out how long ago now? Like this VIEIRA, this Destroyer VIEIRA came out like a year and 8 months ago. Came out like last February. So yeah, in my eyes, it's not worth it at all. Alright, let's compare the old box to box VIEIRA to the new box to box. So dribbling wise, yeah, sizable upgrade. Passing wise, sizable upgrade. Defensively, it's actually a downgrade on that build. And then speed wise, speed is the most important defensive stat for midfielders. Trust me. So speed wise, basically the same. And then balance, yeah, I think you'd say you'd notice the difference, to be honest, between 67 and 75. And then same kick and power. But yeah, I mean, it goes to show, like, this VIEIRA came out how long ago? Why would you? I don't even think I'd upgrade from that. Actually, I don't know. Phenomenal pass is quite an important stat. Or sorry, showtime skill. So phenomenal pass does change things. But like, I don't know. This if this new VIEIRA had those defensive stats, I would say, yeah, it's a justifiable upgrade. But I don't think so. You didn't like the last VIEIRA too. I think Destroyer suits VIEIRA though, just to make him aggressive. I think the aggression is what makes Vieira like this Vieira is just the best in my opinion. Like look at okay, I think Gilberto Silva is the best anchorman in the game, and his aggression is low. So I think anchormans don't need aggression. So when you get a Vieira, when you get the anchorman Vieira and he has high aggression in DMF, I feel like it's like you have this crazy player and you're putting him in handcuffs. You're putting him in a cage with Vieira by having him as a destroyer. Sorry, as an anchorman. So I think destroyer or box to box suits him more. Unleash him, you know. Yeah, I have Blitz Messi. Ed Milson is probably good as well. People actually do like Ed Milson a lot. I do remember you, Darbo. Yeah, how have you been, bro? So how can you explain giving track back to anchorman if aggression is not needed? Because track back just makes the player switch on. It's like activates their it like activates their AI defender. So when I lose the ball with Puskas and I don't have track back on Gilberto, he kind of just he does whatever. Whereas when I have track back, he's like, all right, who am I marking? Let me mark a player. But you don't like destroyers. Yeah, no, I don't like destroyers in DMF. I love them in center. I love them in centre back. But my point is like, it, why like I could have got that Vieira anchorman, but then I'd be missing the best centre back in the game, and then I'd also be missing the best defensive mid in the game, or second best defensive mid. Like okay, maybe you can say Vieira is as good as Gilberto Silva in DMF. He might be, but you're giving up a centre back, the best centre back in the game, or one of the best centre backs in the game, in my opinion. Like I can't say one of these is better than the other because they're doing a different job. Like one of them's literally a destroyer, and then one of them's like the sweeper. So what we thinking on Rooney? Lely, Rooney is good. I was using him. He's got good idea. I'll be interested when they release a pay to win version. Puskas is good as well if you play him up front on his own. Yeah. And no, the pack I got these two in was actually with Czech. It was this Czech here. These three. But Mateus came out not long after. So Mateus came out with Lamb. And I don't know who the other player, the third player, wasn't that Mateus Lamb pack. It might have been like Mackay or something. That the Nielsen's the best dribbler in the game. No. I know what you're saying, but if he can't shoot, he can't dribble. That's it. Or he can't pass and he can't shoot, he can't dribble. Young Lord, I'm not showing you Beckham Bear build. You have to get lucky to get free Rooney. But if you can yeah, you have to get lucky, but you can get a selection on Thursday. On Thursday you get a pick from the pack. It's gone now because I already opened it. But... oh, Xavi's the best. Man, I love Xavi. I love Xavi. Is that Skulls good? No. Yeah, Pat Bob. I've been told it's confirmed. Exactly, Julio, exactly. But what can't you get into the 90s? It's not a question of what's possible, it's a question of value for money. Like if I let's how many points do I have to put into defending to get his or actually let me pull up your build. on your old one. Okay, so we had 90 speeds. And then we're saying 95s on the rest of the defensive stats. Well, 95 on tackle. And then we have 88 awareness, which is fair enough. Wait, what? Did I take off the wrong stat? I did, yeah. Okay, and then we can build the rest of the card from here. Okay, so in order to match, so that's to match your old build on those stats, on the speed and the defensive stats. Like, what are you getting? You're getting a little bit extra dribbling, a little bit extra pass, and a phenomenal pass. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like value for money to me at all. Like, and that's a big time card. Like, those big time cards are old. Those are old cards. Like, I've never compared a new card in the last year and a half to a big time card, to be honest. I just as always assume they're better. The new ones, they're a substantial upgrade. Whereas if you compare it to this one, you'd have to take off defensive stats to get the speed. Yeah, I can't quite replicate it, but just because they're slightly different. But again, like, does that look really different to you? I don't think so. And then also, like, I don't think Vieira is the best in the box to box. I think you'd rather Mateus. So if you want to put Vieira in, now you can't put Mateus in or any of these other really good centre mids. It's the same way I actually like playing Vieira centre back instead of DMF, because I feel like you can get better DMFs, or you can get DMFs that are just as good as them, but you're really gonna struggle to find a destroyer that's as good as Vieira, a centre back. That kind of arrow now, give him a run for his money maybe, but no, I don't think Vieira needs to be I don't think Vieira needs to be Anchorman and Destroyer. I think box to box could have worked, but they just didn't give him the balance. But I actually can't remember what build I had on my my Vieira. I think we had it like that onto dribbling. I'll go back in the stream and figure it out. That Vieira wouldn't be anywhere near Mateus as a box to box, yeah. Yeah, I feel like if they just gave him good balance, maybe balance and maybe a little bit more finishing. How many points did I have to put? Did I have to put points into finishing there? Because I feel like 70 is what you need on a. No, you don't have to put points into finishing. Okay, so that's a good thing about him. Like, I think a box to box needs 70 finishing always. So you can get that without any investment, which is good. Now I don't think it's worth putting any points in, because you probably want to get about high 70s from there. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Like, I'm not blown away by Vieira. But yeah, but my point then, Pestos, is why? Like, why are we buying a new Vieira with like box to box if we're not making them? Like, I actually don't know why are we buying them. Why not just use the destroyer or an Anchorman version? Like, if you're gonna use them defensively, why get a box to box version? I'd go for Cannavaro Pablo. Just seems better. Like, if you don't have a Vieira, maybe this one's okay. Like, go for it. And you're just gonna assume he's defensive mid. You're not worrying about him being the box to box. But in terms of making Vieira work as a box to box, they didn't give him enough for me. This is the new Vieira. Well, actually, sorry, which screen do I have open? Yeah, this is the new Vieira. Sure. I don't think Cannavaro has a special skill. Should I go for Forlan if I already have David Villa? Uh, uh, I don't know. Like, I don't know who else you're gonna go for. I mean, what are you saying? A little like fighting spirit keeps the players more active. I'm not talking about how he performed in game. I'm talking about literally looking at his character. Like, if I don't have fighting spirit on him, it's not. I said he has fighting spirit actually. He already has it. But even I assume he didn't. Like, it's not how he played in game. It's literally just looking at his card. Would you have picked this Vieira if he was in the 15 selection? If I didn't have Vieira, if I didn't have Vieira on, I was on the free to play account, I probably would, because I'll never get Vieira. And if I was on the free to play account, I would probably not pick him and just wait for a destroyer or Anchorman version that I can buy. I don't think phenomenal passing is bad in him. Like, phenomenal passing suits this type of player, I think, because he's stiff. Like, that's actually a good thing that he has phenomenal passing. But if he just had more balance, I think he'd be okay. I can dribble amazing with my Vieira. I can dribble amazing with my centre back Vieira, but not this one. I don't know why. My centre back Vieira dribbled amazingly, but not this one. I probably need more time with him. But then again, that's my point though, Pez. If I can already dribble amazing with my centre back Vieira, why would I need this new one? And if you can dribble amazing with your centre back Vieira or your box to box Vieira, which is really old. Let's look how old it is. See if I can pull it up. Sorry, my place. My controller's gonna be out of charge. Why would you go for this new one? Like, if you're dribbling amazing with this Vieira, what's the point in the new one? Yeah, and also I think if you want a big center mid, you can just wait for Yaya. Like, I'm telling you, this old big time Vieira will not play too much differently than this new Vieira. I think Pestos, you're misunderstanding what I'm trying to say here. It's not that box to box Vieira is bad. It's just this card, this big time Vieira. When did this come out? 2 or 3 years ago. Like, the difference between them isn't gonna be that crazy. The balance is low on the new one as well, though. It's a little bit better. It's 75 versus 67 on that build. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna end the stream there, but I'm gonna get some pizza. So thanks for watching. And we didn't get a date on that eFootball Connect thing, did we? When the real announcement's gonna be. Shame. Alright. This VIEIRA conversation been on so long, yeah. Yeah. Last point though, what is the point for all these cards? Have fun with them. That's the point. I had fun with Rooney today. Rooney's good. I'll be waiting for a pay to win Rooney. We wasted so much time on VIEIRA. Especially considering no one even asked about him. Like, no one's interested in him. Alright, no worries, Sassy. Alright, talk to you. Bye. I'll see you Thursday. See you Thursday. Bye.